Hey guys, welcome back to the build, and welcome back to our house construction, Vogt Mansion, right? That's what we're calling it. Anyways, guys, it is Happy Friday. Happy Friday today. It was super cold yesterday, and it is a lot warmer this afternoon. So this morning it was still really cold, like minus 17, and then it warmed up. Today, right now, it's about 12:30 or so. Anyways, so as you saw, if you watched the last video, the first six-ish rows of block got poured, and that part's done. You can see inside there we got concrete, and then they started adding one more row of blocks. We need to add 3 more on top of this, so there's still quite a bit of work left to do. All the scaffold got built over on that side. I think the other sides need to be raised up higher, but that's progress. Making good progress. All right, guys, successful day today. This is the sport court wall, so we got all the scaffold moved up. And so it used to be down kind of there. Now we moved it up. We had to move all the poles up, and we got 2 more rows of blocks installed, and so this wall needs 1 more row of blocks. So if tomorrow is a nice day, which it's supposed to be, we should have a large portion of these blocks installed. Yeah, it's always easier when the scaffold's at a decent height. So if you see the difference in the scaffold here between these two, when the scaffold's at the right height, it's easier to work on the stuff. But the problem with it being up high, like this row here, is when we did that first row level with the bottom of the scaffold, we were basically on our knees bent over, so not ideal, but it'll all work out. So, and then this section here, that's all hoarded in. We've got the heater working, and the reason for that is we've got to get that formed up and eventually pour all that stuff on the next pour, because that didn't get done yet. And then the guys were working over at this side, so they got the scaffold moved up, door buck installed, so that's going to be the door opening. And there's a shot of what it looks like inside. It's starting to look more like a house. And then there's a bit of a different perspective for you guys from the outside. So again, the outside of the sports court. Our very first pour was 6 blocks high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that Logic's label was the top of our first pour, and then we did 1, 2, 3 blocks today, or we've installed 3 blocks, and we go 1 more high, and then a wood wall gets installed on top of that. So you can see it there. So basically the rest of this area, all of the other walls get the additional 4 blocks. So all of the other walls already have 1 block installed, so everywhere needs 3 more blocks. Hopefully we've got enough block. I don't think we do, but maybe we do. It'll be tight. And then we've got these areas here, these pads at the front door for the front porch. Those still need to be poured as well. But it's pretty crazy looking with all that scaffold up, but I tell you, it sure makes working on everything a lot easier. There's another shot of the walkout side. Good morning, guys. Happy Saturday. Continuing what we did, started yesterday. It's a beautiful day today. The sun's shining. We don't have a lick of wind yet, which is awesome. Hopefully it stays that way. Do our no wind dance today, but we'll continue on with this wall, adding another layer of block, and then continue on with the other walls. All right, guys, it's about pretty dirty. It's about 5 o'clock, and on Saturday we made some great progress today. I'll walk you through exactly what we got done. We actually ran out of block as well, so we are completely out of ICF block. We have a line on some more. Now this block I think came from southern Alberta. I think the block we're getting is a little bit more local. So yesterday we finished the rows up there on the side of the sports court, and then today we came across the front of the house as far as we could, and that is what we did. So all of this wall that you see, that's as high as the concrete's going to go, and then the stuff over on this side, the south side, matches what we've already done. So I gotta say, it's pretty impressive being in here and seeing the walls actually up. It makes a big difference when you're inside here. It's a heck of a lot quieter, a heck of a lot windier, or less wind. How do you say that? There's a lot less wind because the walls are so tall. But it's pretty awesome. So this is the sports court that we're standing in now. The concrete area you see on the ground, that's the other edge of the sports court. But looks good. So I think the plan for tomorrow, we get those other blocks, I believe, maybe Monday, and then continue doing this wall up here. So this is up on the scaffold, looking down on everything. So we still have to do the area in the garage as well. We need blocks for that too, and that's got to be brought up 3 more blocks high to match that wall over there. So there's still a lot left to do over in this area, but obviously access is a bit easier. We still have to set up all the poles and scaffold and everything in this area too. And then now we're standing over at the other end of the house looking towards the sports court. And I gotta say, this scaffold system is awesome. Makes working on this stuff so much easier, nice and safe, and it's great. Very, very impressed with it. So that's an overview of everything, guys. Made good progress yesterday, good progress today, and things are going quite well. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, guys, we're back out here today, and we have some more block, so we're going to continue building the far wall. All right, guys, it is getting dark outside, even though it may not look like it on the camera. We made some phenomenal progress today. I'll talk you guys through what we accomplished. So we finished that far wall. It's complete. All the house walls are done, so that's all finished. The garage wall, which is all this stuff over there and across. We got all of our blocks on there. We used all the blocks we had, and then all we have to do is one more row and some Mickey Mouse stuff at the front door, and then coming across this wall here. So very close to being done, the ICF stuff. So one of the cool things about kind of building your own house and doing stuff your own way is that you can build a better wall. So just to give you guys an idea of what I'm talking about. So generally on a regular house, track built house, on a basement foundation wall that is put up with regular wood forms, they'll put a row of rebar on the top, a row of rebar on the bottom, and generally no verticals. Sometimes they add verticals, not very often. So the way our wall's designed is it's also 8 inches thick. This house only called for 6-inch thick walls in some areas, 8-inch thick walls in other areas. We just went straight 8-inch everywhere. And then every single row of block has rebar, reinforcing bar in it. And then we've got verticals all over the place as well too. So doing those little things, you might spend an extra $1,000 on rebar now, but ultimately your house is better designed, your foundation walls are better designed, and it doesn't take a whole lot more other than some labor and some a little bit extra money. So anyways, those are kind of cool things that that you benefit from when you build your own house. So that is that's the end of, I guess, this episode of building the Vogt Mansion. Thanks guys for tuning in. If you have any questions or comments about what's going on, make sure you list them down below. It's fun for us to share this stuff with you guys, and it's been fun progress so far. Definitely a challenge and a learning experience, but it's been good. So thanks guys for tuning in. We will see you next time.